channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video which is pretty highly requested, not so much as a video but just questions. I get a lot of questions about extensions and if I cut them to blend my hair, how do you get them to blend your hair so well? When I'm out, people are like, you're wearing extensions? I'm like, really? You think my hair's this long? And there was like, oh my god, they blend so well, but it is because I cut them in. I find if you buy extensions, you put them in straight from the box, it's really, unless you've got like pretty long straight hair with no layers in it, and you're just doing it for thickness, then probably would be fine. But in most cases, like with me, my hair's obviously quite short now, plus I have a lot of layers, broken bits, around the front of my face here, as you can see, like, yeah. So to make those blend, I have to cut them, and I thought what a better opportunity to do it, as I've just got some brand spanking new extensions, and I also wanted to show you these because you guys know, if you like watch my channel and you're not new to my channel, I've done a couple of videos with a brand called Kokocouture, which are synthetic hair extensions, and you guys love them because they're really good quality and super cheap. Well, they have now come out with human hair extensions, and they're still such good value. Oh my goodness, I was so shocked when I saw the price. They're obviously not as cheap as the synthetic ones. I think the synthetic ones are like £20, but for what you're getting compared to like most extensions, these are super cheap and really good value. So the colour I've gone for, I wanted to go for one that was like a bit more darker because I have loads of blonde ombre extensions, so I wanted some that were a bit more like my actual colour, like up here with a few of this bit through it. So I went for dark brown and caramel. This is how they come in the box. Let me just get them out. So these are 18 inches and they are 130 grams. So this is the colour I went for. So you can see it's like multi, it's like highlighted. So it's got dark bits and light bits in it. The price of these ones, which are the two-tone ones, they've got two colours in them, are £85. And the one colour, so if you've just got blonde hair or black hair or brown hair and just one colour, they're £75. Honestly guys, I know that you know that that is really good for extensions, and especially this quality, they feel amazing. The first thing I'd recommend is figuring out how you want to clip your extensions in. The only thing I'd say with these ones is because you have got the highlights, I think we need to bear that in mind because we want obviously the lighter bits to frame the face because that's going to look better. So we've got one 4 clip, one 3 clip, and then we've got two 2 clips, and then we've also got two 1 clips. So I'm going to just quickly clip these in so we can get them in and you can see what they're like uncut and just in my hair. I usually like to start around the top of my ear, and I do kind of scoop my section down a tiny bit. So instead of going straight across the back of your head, I just scoop it down. You see, it's like slightly curved. And then I am going to start with the 4 clip. Oh wow, that blends so well. So can you see it? Like, I want those light bits to be at the front. Can you see there's 2 light streaks at the front? I want those to be at the front. Then I section off like about maybe an inch above that. Again, dipping down. I'm going to put the 3 clip. If you can look at the 3 clip, it has got a light bit on either end, but this one is slightly brighter and more of it. So I'm going to put this one on this side. The other reason I like to angle it is because it makes the hair fall onto your face rather than just straight down, which is kind of what your hair, you want it to do. And then obviously that's not going to fit all the way around, so I'm going to go for a 2 clip, this 2 clip, because you can see it's got a light bit on this side, and I'm going to pop that on this bit. So we've got 2 light bits coming onto the face. And then lastly, I'm going to section off again. So you can see my top section, I do quite high. And then we've got left a 2 clip and 2 1 clips. Okay, so this 2 clips definitely got lighter bits this side. So I'm going to do the 2 clip on this side. And then I'm going to go for the 2 1 clips on this side. Again, making sure that light bit is at the front. That looks weird, doesn't it? Okay, and then let your hair... I used to not wear mine so high up, but I feel like now because my hair's shorter, like the layers are shorter, I have to go a little bit higher up. Whereas before I wouldn't go this high up, but if your hair's shorter, I feel like you have to go a little bit higher up. Before you start cutting your extensions, you do want to make sure they are dead straight. So it's best to do it when you first get them because they're more or less straight anyway, and then you can just go over it with straighteners. And you also want to make sure they're clipped in pretty much how you're going to wear them. Obviously it doesn't have to be spot on, but pretty much how you're going to wear them. So I'm just going to run the straighteners through them just to make sure everything's straight as one. So when you cut the extensions, you're kind of cutting it right. Okay, so you can see they actually blend not too bad already, but obviously this front bit, like that doesn't look so good here. And also a couple of layers here would probably help. So you just want to first of all just like assess your hair and work out what you think isn't really working. So first of all, you want to take your scissors. These are the ones I use. These are my old hairdressing scissors. You do want to use hairdressing scissors. Please don't use kitchen scissors or craft scissors. I know you'll do it, but don't do it. It really damages the hair cuticle, especially when you're cutting it. I know this isn't your hair, it's extensions, but you still want them to last you a really long time, so you don't want to start splitting the ends and then they look really rank. So hairdressing scissors, you can buy them like supermarkets. You can buy them quite a lot of places now. My technique of cutting extensions is, in my experience, I used to do extensions in a salon. If you didn't know that, I used to do like proper bonded extensions, so I did used to cut them a lot. So the main thing with extensions, the number one rule is you never want to get the hair like this and go like this and just chop it blunt like this. No, like that will look so bad. Trust, don't do it. So you always want to work the scissors down the hair. So I start off at the front. You can see, obviously make sure you don't cut your own hair. So you can see my hair there and then the extension here. So you just want to get the scissors, start from around about the same height, so about here. And then you just want to glide down. So I'll just, can you see like that's created that little layer there, which will help it blend. And then I feel like just this whole section needs to be just a tiny bit shorter. So take that section, not as short as we just went, but like a little bit further down, like where that bit is there. Can you see that like layer there? So again, angle the scissors in this direction and feathering the hair. Can you see now we've got like a nice feather? You can also do bits like take the hair like this and just go like that. So it kind of just, not razors, but kind of just takes it off a bit. I'm actually going to do one side first and then do the other side so you can see the difference. Okay, so then you see like this bit of my hair and then it's just like extension. So we just want to cut a few layers in here. So this isn't in any particular form. This is kind of more just see what looks like it needs doing and do it. So I sort of pick up a bit here and I'll just razor the end off. Okay, so this is how much I've cut of the extensions. Obviously that's not one chunk, that's throughout. And you can see if I bring this one forward, like can you see the difference? Like this one just looks like my hair. This one is fine, but like it's not right, you know, you can like, it's not right. This one, it's got a lot more movement in it, so you can like move it around and it's gonna like have movement with your own hair. Whereas this side, if you move it around, it doesn't really do much. Yeah, so this, yeah, and then this, yeah. Once you start curling them and like styling them, you'll notice it even more. Like when I wear my hair wavy and stuff, you guys always ask, that's the main time when you ask, like have I layered the front, what's going on there? And yes, I have layered the front, and that's exactly how I do it. So let's do the other side. Depending on if you're left or right-handed, one side's always going to be a little bit easier than the other. I'm right-handed, so this side's just really easy to do. This side, obviously, it's a little bit awkward because you're kind of the wrong way around. So what I like to do is say like this section is the bit I want to cut first. So if you put your fingers in like scissors but come from behind like this, so you're like this, which feels really awkward, put your scissors upside down and then flip it, you know that is the front bit, okay? Does that make sense? Let me just show you that again. So usually we do this, but we're going to come around the back and we're going to scissor, and then that's the bit we want to cut, this front bit. So if you watch that bit, we're flipping so it's at the front. So then you can just get your scissors and you can just slide down the front here, knowing that that is the front. Yeah? See? Ta-da! I was trying to catch all the hair and then I've just dropped it all over me. Yes! Okay. So we need to do that again, can you see? Because it's just a little bit not quite short enough. So take that bit of hair, go in from behind, and then we're flipping, and then it just makes it easier because I can see like exactly what I'm doing here, and then just razor that end off. See, that's better. Now you've got an actual layer. And then just take those bits and go down the hair like this. Perfect. And there you have it. That's how easy it is to do. I would say, like, if you're still a bit unsure and a bit worried about it and you're worried about ruining them, then obviously still go to a hairdresser's and they should know exactly what to do. Just make sure they seem like they know what they're doing, you know, like ask if they cut extensions. If they go, yeah, then don't go to them. If they're like, yeah, that's cool, yeah, then it's fine. But you can see it is really easy to do yourself. It's just having the guts to do it and just making sure you just do a little bit at a time. So just to round up a few points on what to bear in mind if you do want to do it yourself. Number one, make sure your hair extensions are clipped in exactly how you're going to wear them, or near enough, like, you know. Two, make sure the hair is straight while you're cutting it. And number three, a little bit at a time. You can't put back, but you can take away. So a little bit, have a check. A little bit, have a check. Like, that is so important. Like, I do that. I don't just go, no, because you might come out and you'll be like, oh, damn it, took too much. And you can't put it back. You have to buy a new set, and that's another 70 quid. Not going to happen. So, by the way, I'm really digging this hair colour. It's like, how cool is it that my hair colour can just be dark or blonde? Like, depending on what extensions I'm wearing. That's pretty cool, right? Anyway, that was just a side note. So again, the shade I have got is dark brown caramel, but they've got a lot of shade options on there. The website is kokocouture.co.uk. Give it a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and that is everything for this video, so I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!